Hello.
Well, considering you started talking, we might as well just fucking kick into it. Gonna wait another 3 minutes, but whatever.
All right.
Well, even though we had quite a few foibles there, we're sorry about that. I'm a massive fucking boomer, and I can't seem to handle streaming on YouTube at all because I'm an idiot. Oh, hold on. Once again, proving um, uh, my ineptitude. There we go. Okay. Yep, audio's fine. Everything's good now. We're rolling.
All right. Everything's good. Can
Should
we
be.
hear me?
We should be able to, because I have everything unmuted. Everything should be good. Alright, so, welcome to the first episode of For Your Information.
Where we talk about bad fursuits and their makers.
You make it sound a lot more interesting than it is.
Well, that's because it needs to be more interesting than it is. Believe me,
That's true.
there is a lot of fursuit makers out there that say they're good and price themselves as being professional, but they're not.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I guess we should kick right into it. As we have, I'm fucking retarded. It's my first stream on YouTube. I'm trying to be as professional as possible, and it's all coming to a what's the word I'm looking for here? Help me out.
I don't know what you're looking
It's all
for.
ending terrible. Anyway, so I guess we should start off with talking about LemonBrat as a brand and who they are.
Yeah.
That's your forte.
So, LemonBrat. LemonBrat is a fursuit maker. They have made fursuits since. When did they make fursuits? They made fursuits at around 2011, 12. They started in the early teens, I believe, the 20 teens. And their suits are quite good, and they've built on suits and moved to accessories such as backpacks, hoodies. What else do they make? They make stuff for kids.
Sorry, everybody. I'm just while she's going through this stuff, I'm trying to fix the audio. So you keep going.
All right. Do I still sound good?
Yeah, you're fine. You're just quieter now, so the static isn't as much.
Yeah, that's okay. Sorry about that.
We tried fixing the mic, but we couldn't quite do it. So we'll get that figured for the next stream. It's the first stream. It's not supposed to be fantastic.
No, but we'll talk about this stuff.
Anyway, back on topic.
Yeah.
So
all
yeah,
right. LemonBrat. They started out like they hit the ground running. They were up and coming real fast, and that's beginning to show now. Everything else is great. Their fleece work is awesome. The way that they sew fleece, and you can tell that they are focused more as a company, and they're focused more on quantity over quality. You can definitely see that, and sometimes that's a good thing, but in the case of this niche market of fursuit making, it's not that great.
Yeah. Especially with the way, like, as this stream would prove, how people get when they, like, in the fandom in and of itself, they like to critique, they like to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. You can't have any sort of reputation left, like, anyway. Like, either, you get what I'm saying. You can't have any sort of dirty, as we should say, reputation in any sort of way.
You shouldn't tarnish your reputation. Yeah.
There you go. You're better with the words than I am right now. I'm just trying not to have dead air because that's fucking annoying and nobody wants to listen to it.
The thing is, like, making fursuits and owning this niche business, it's a difficult thing to get into, and it's a difficult thing to get yourself up and going. LemonBrat did that right away. which is surprising. They are popular. Like LemonBrat's company is popular with younger furries, mostly because the suits are nice and big, and they can wear them all like when they grow up and stuff, like when they get older. Um,
The
Mostly like oh, you
sorry,
go ahead.
sorry. You know, you finish your thought. I thought you were done. You finish.
Um, most of their older suits, you can tell that their quality was good back then. Like
If
it
I'm
was
not mistaken, that's what they commonly retweet as their older work as well.
yeah, we were taking a look at that, weren't we?
Yeah, I don't have any of that pulled up here, just because I don't want to pull up Twitters and fucking have a bunch of people's names that aren't associated with this up. So,
Yeah. Well,
however, we do have select examples on their on Lemon Brat's website that we can go through. Um, I was gonna say that it seems to me that makers who prioritize con stock tend to be more popular with younger suitors, just in
mostly
the sense
because
of that they're available.
mostly because it's right there on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And Lemon Brat is really good at doing stuff really quick. If you want something right away, like within a few weeks or maybe even like a month, then you like
Once again, quality over or quantity over quality.
yeah, and focusing on Comstock isn't that bad. It's just that when you focus too much on it, you look desperate at the same time as you do
Now,
look
that being said,
hardworking.
quantity over quality. Their suits aren't terribly made. They're well built, durable suits from what I can gather, what I've looked up. However, the quality being that they don't look great. The seams and whatever, they're fine. They don't
Yeah.
look fantastic. And we'll get into this later, but there's a review of some guy who sent in a duct tape dummy whose bodysuit doesn't fit him. It's too big.
Yeah. We'll get into construction a little bit later, but I want to keep on talking more about like Lemon Brat's brand, the advertising, all of the conventions they go to. Well, I want to talk more about the Comstock thing because this is very apparent. This is where she proves the entire company proves that it's more quantity over quality
So,
because every convention they go to, they have like 30 different pre-mades. 30,
okay.
I counted.
So we'll actually pull these up here, so give me a hot minute here. I have everything in a nice neat little folder. I need to get one of those little pad things.
Yeah.
Boom. Here we are.
Pull
So
up that picture.
this one was FC, so it's Further Confusion 2019.
I don't think we can see it on stream, can we?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, okay. I have a delay on mine.
Yeah, it's delayed.
Um but yeah, these heads, there are so many heads. And like
You go ahead. I'll count.
yeah, most of these heads, you can tell, and I hate to break it to you, but you can definitely tell they are rushed. They are
So-
rushed and they are improvised. That's the point of a pre-made, is to be
There's
improvising. But
At least 29 visible in this frame alone.
there's one on the table.
Yeah, I know. I counted that one.
Yeah.
At least 29.
But yeah, they don't sell most of their heads, if any, at conventions.
Which we can. This is like an overall example here, because you'll see a couple of them go through repeatedly, like this fox, I would assume, and this raccoon here. They're in these two at the bottom. They're in pretty much every picture that I was able to find from their recent cons.
Yeah, you can definitely see the older ones compared to. You can tell which ones are still for sale, even.
They're all still for sale. Now, this brings us to the price. Now,
Yeah.
from what we can gather, the only mini partials that they do are con
Pre-made.
stock. Yeah, pre-made con stock. which you can also see in a couple examples of their kigus and tails and whatnot. We're not going to get into the tails because tails are just general fucking. Those are easy to make. Everybody
Yeah.
makes them.
Yeah.
And just judging from these pictures, these look like they are not exactly suit tails, but more like um,
Tails for anybody else. Like,
tails
what?
for ravers, we'll say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a picture from TFF there. The one before that was NakaCon, then First Squared, and FC. So, reverse that order and you got them.
Yeah.
So, now I close that. So now we have their custom stock. So we can go through and examine their older stuff compared to the newer. And as Abzu pointed out in chat, they have multiple people working for them.
Yeah, it's a company.
Exactly. I have that written down, but we were going to get to that.
We can go off the schedule. We don't need to.
No. We'll hit the drop points as we go. So we got overpriced con stock. So, the customs on through their earlier stuff, you can see they're relatively good up until this bat here.
I believe the bat's name is Spook, and don't quote me on that. But you can tell like the sleek look of the bat compared to
and then you get
newer
right
suits.
after that, you get borderline mascot suits.
Yeah, and this is okay. I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent.
Go ahead.
That's the point.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah. First of all, you go to Kakuri, the example after the bat, and it says custom Kigu. They don't even regulate the text of what, like, because everything else says custom fursuit, fursuit.
Well, that could have been a mistake, so.
It could have been a mistake, but they made the mistake twice, because the the latest example also says custom Kigu.
Yeah, so here's the bat here. It looks really good in comparison to, well, we'll go to one of their newer suits. This other bat, Sam Hain, I guess it's called.
Or Radon.
Like a fucking... It looks... What's this one? Oh, that's not a bat. Well, another thing is their species don't exactly look like what they're supposed to.
Yeah, they're too...
Should we get into the kangaroo?
Oh, before we get into the kangaroo...
I pulled it up, so go ahead.
Oh, dang it. Well, I wanted to mention on the gallery, LemonBrat's gallery, she has two of the same suit picture in the gallery.
We'll come back to that. Anyway, we'll
right.
continue with the kangaroo for now, which looks like a dingo or a chihuahua, actually, to me.
Yeah, I remember when the suit was, like, the pictures were published, and everyone's like, does this look like a kangaroo? I remember that. It was, like, everybody was going insane, like, they were going nuts, saying, like, there was the White Knights defending,
As Abzu pointed out, I was just actually about to say this, is their suits suffer from the same, like, they all almost look the same, which is why, like, I don't understand, because they have multiple makers, which is why they all vary in quality, but they all look the same.
Yeah.
So they obviously have some sort of standard.
Yeah, no, they have
what that is, I'm not sure.
They have expanding foam head bases that they cast, and most of those are used for the...
Oh, like, expanding foam?
Yeah, expanding foam. Yeah, I know. It's not the greatest. There's, how do you say this? The fursuits themselves lack in various places.
They lack character.
It's not that they lack character. They definitely have character, but not the right character.
If you think that their customs look bad, let's get into their premates.
Oh yeah, let's go on that.
So here is
train.
an example of 4 of their premates, which will give you an estimation of how much they cost.
Yeah.
And they are way, the fuck overpriced.
You do not. I would not spend that money.
I would not spend $12.50 on a suit that looks like it's gonna fall apart by the end of the con.
And most
That is
people have
my
said that they
criticism.
do.
I am not a suit maker, but I am a
I
suit
am.
wearer. I have worn multiple different suits, and this looks like absolute garbage.
Especially for somebody who calls himself a professional maker. This looks
Their
like they
pre-mades
relaxed.
look like they were made very hastily.
And by a
Like,
newer maker.
look at
There's,
this. Look at the tufts on the caracal or caracal. Sorry, whatever the fuck. They look like they're going to fall off.
it looks like it's loosely sewn.
The
Yeah.
eyes don't look centered. The muzzle looks crooked.
They also used the same minky for the nose as the bridge of the nose. So it just looks like it's all just one giant nose bit. And you can see the seams, of course, and the bulkiness. And I know it's a pre-made partial, but it's a mini partial first of all, so you don't even get.
Okay. These all look like they don't have their mental faculties.
These all. You know what these look like? These look like something that.
Now, before you say this, once again, this is just a critique of the suits, not of LemonBrat as a brand. Just covering our ass legally. Go ahead.
Go to the flat ear fox for a second, or
Yeah.
the bent flop ear
Do you want
fox.
me to actually click on it, or?
Yeah, go for it,
Okay.
and then zoom in on the ears. If your advertising point,
it doesn't look like they're
looks like
like
it's-
really glued.
yes, they look like the edges were just
It
glued.
looks so bad.
Okay, first of all, you're using seal fur, short pile fur, and that definitely tells.
It's so
where
lumpy
your-
too.
Yeah, I know, that's weird, but you can definitely tell where the seams are and where they start and end. Don't
Yeah.
use short pile fur. Actually, use long pile fur and shave it. This is something that LemonBrat recedes in, because you see they're older suits and they have that same the shaven fur, but the newer suits just use short pile fur to make them short. That means
That's probably
either
also
A,
cheaper.
yeah, they're either A, getting lazy, or B, look at like
Right on
goodness.
this muzzle picture. You're still behind because I'm not
Yeah.
like sharing screens or whatever because we have to use Skype and I'm actually not sure how to do that on Skype anymore. I'll try. Let's see. I don't know more options. Anyway, keep going.
Well, the husky suit, you can see the creases in the minky that's used on the inside of the ear if you go to the husky suit. And you will also see, usually,
Here we go. Now you'll be up to date.
alright, thank you. Anyway,
You can see everything okay on your end?
yeah, I'm good,
Okay.
yeah. Alright,
Growing pains, everyone. Growing pains.
yeah, we'll get to it.
So, if you look at the muzzle here, you can see there's this little seam here.
Mm-hmm.
Like it goes up from the lip
Yeah,
up to here and down. I don't know what that is.
it may be to connect the nose and make the muzzle more rounded. Again, that's
Oh
something
yeah, that's
that
what it looks like. Yeah.
that's something that you would use with long pile fur and shave it,
Yeah.
because that way it makes it look more seamless and
Anyway,
it makes it look
We'll
better.
go back to the Just like, let me pull up this stream again.
The floppier fox tail.
Just
looks
for the
perfect.
chat, we can't use Discord because Discord pauses music, so I can't have music playing in the background for everybody if we use Discord. So that's why we're using Skype. But
Now-
as Abzu pointed out, the husky looks okay, but once you take a closer look, the ears are really fucking lumpy.
Yes, very lumpy.
The seams are very visible.
That's the short pile problem again.
Yeah.
It looks
think
more
it's-
like a Boston Terrier.
Yeah. Or like a bulldog.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
They're disproportionate. They're cheap.
They very much are, and we can see more of their pre-mades in their DeviantArt gallery. We're also going to get some Kigus in here, so we can go over that as well as we go.
Yeah.
But here's a Malamute, which looks fantastic. Like, this is their older stuff, because this is on their DA. How many pages back am I? I'm 7 pages back. So, their fox is distinguishably a fox. Like, you can tell it's a fox. The Malamute, I mean, Malamutes and Huskies look the same. I can't tell the difference, but
you can tell that they're way more proportionate. They look better. It looks like every other fursuit, of course, but I guess that's something that people like, right? That's something that you would want.
Yeah. And this brings me into another topic here, is in the models.
Oh yeah, the models.
Some of these suits, as we're looking through their DA here, you'll see they're very baggy in places.
Now, I wouldn't say that for the Kigus. The Kigus are supposed to be baggy.
Yeah, the Kigus are fine. I said the suits.
For the suits, yeah. Get better models. Mostly because, like, let's go back and take a look at some of their modeled fursuits.
Yeah, they're customs?
Yeah, they're customs, especially customs.
So, there's a horrendous example, I think, with Kataki? No. Well, Kataki is a little bit bad, but...
It's again, but, like, I think it's 50-50.
Where was there was a really bad one.
Which caused Tycho. I believe his name was...
Yes, there it is. There he is.
Psycho. That's
there he is.
This is for a taller, guy, so... yeah, understandable, but they have larger models, they have smaller models, they have different models.
Yeah, they had... Here's another suit, Wintermint, for a more plus-size suitor.
And you can tell that they have different models.
Yeah, it looks like somewhat of an average build in there to me. And there was the one Kigu who had... with someone that was clearly more plus-sized.
What I'd like to mention is that... Oh, you want to talk about the... It's beside Zyko.
Where are we?
In the gallery. The LemonBrat gallery.
Okay, which one?
Like,
Left or right?
Beside... left. This suit.
Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Ooh, the digi on that one.
Yeah, it's...
Well, it looks bad just because, once again, they're a shorter person.
But I would like to mention
I think,
also...
maybe.
A big thing I'd like to mention, actually,
go ahead.
is the short pile fur. Sometimes it's cheaper. In my opinion, it's not worth it because of the creases.
Yeah, creases kill the look.
Yeah,
especially
you're supposed to go...
during advertising.
Yeah, you're supposed to go for a character that is coming to life, not a character that is a costume that is coming to life. You're trying to allude to the fact that... Because imagine if a realistic fursuit maker, like Clockwork Creatures, made a bodysuit and it was baggy all to hell.
Okay.
That would not happen.
Can I draw your attention to Vixus's tail here?
Oh yeah, the lumpy one?
It is not very uniform at all.
No.
They could have fixed that by just stuffing it more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a gripe of mine. And so, sorry, go ahead. I was just looking through these and I was like, oh my lord. Continue.
We're still finding stuff. Like, we're still finding gripes about LemonBrat.
Mm-hmm.
They're pre-made suits.
Sorry, pause again. You're gonna hear my dog and family upstairs because I'm in the basement at the moment. I tried to tell them to be quiet, whatever. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, they're pre-mades like Cotton Candy Lion and what was it, Rocket Pup? No, Slush Puppy.
I don't know if I can find those.
In the gallery. Not in their pre-made section because they're sold already.
Yeah, so they're customs then?
Yeah, they're not custom. Some of those are pre-made.
Pre-made. They won't be in their gallery then, except on their DeviantArt and.
No, what I'm saying is, oh my goodness, go to the fursuit gallery, LemonBrat fursuit.
Yeah.
And then click on Cotton Candy Lion because it's a pre-made fursuit.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Because it's a full suit.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And once again, it's a pre-made fursuit. I
Hmm.
understand that you want to market to different demographics, like tall, short people, but if it is a pre-made, then and you have multiple models too, you
Should
should
pre-make it to
advertise.
that model.
Yeah, either pre-make it to that model,
But
maybe find an
this is in
average
their
person.
customs, though.
No, it's custom fursuit if it's a custom fursuit. If it's
Oh,
not a
oh,
custom,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
Okay.
fursuit.
Like here's another one, Monster Cat.
Yeah,
See, I'll point. This one looks okay,
because it's
but
built on a model their size.
not just that. It's that it's very busy to distract you from everything else.
That's something that you don't want to
One thing
have
I will
as.
point out is that their suits look fine until you see the profile shot.
Oh yeah,
Their Blackberry Saber Cat looks okay. This one looks fine to me.
yeah. It looks okay.
Red Panda, fucking underbite or overbite. Sorry,
Um,
underbite. Okay, yeah, never mind. Fucking
let's
overbite all the hell.
go back to Wintermint and take a look at those gummy mouths.
Wintermint is right there. Yeah, yeah, we
Look at
saw this earlier.
gummy
Like,
mouth, no teeth.
if there is teeth, we can't fucking see them. I hope the teeth isn't like a hockey mouth guard. A lot of these are very like nitpicky gripes.
But another wait, if we're gonna talk about getting nitpicky, the
Oh, there's
back of
Slush
the
Puppy. We were talking
fursuit
about him
heads.
earlier.
Yeah, look at
No,
the digitigrade.
the
It
Slush
looks like
Puppy looks like a rabbit.
I think they meant to go for beagle.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
No,
What are
I
those
don't.
spacers made out of?
I don't know, but
It looks like
they look like
vinyl.
thin plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, like some sort of vinyl. Like I don't know how to explain it, but there's this like there were these toys when I was
Ooh,
younger.
there's another thing I want to mention.
Okay, never mind. I'll.
Right beside Wintermint on the right is Aaron, the corgi, or I think it's a corgi. It
Oh,
might be a
good.
fox.
Ye-
This looks.
that looks like a fox to me.
I was just gonna say it looks like DH Gate made it.
Yeah, it doesn't. This once again, it looks great from the front,
It's
but it's the profile shot.
the profile shot and the back. I'd like to
Yeah,
mention the back. It's
you can see it.
like the head is round. It looks like I get that you build on a
It
bucket
looks
base.
crooked.
Bucket bases are perfect for making larger heads. It's difficult to work with bucket bases and not make it look well, especially with LemonBrat style. It looks marketedly rushed.
Earlier you had mentioned that they used two of the same picture. What were you talking about?
Kokuri, the two-tailed blue raccoon or
Yeah.
whatever. So there's two pictures of the same
Is
suit.
there?
Yep, right beside Wolverine and right beside the bat.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Yes, I didn't see that.
Now this isn't limited to like what am I trying to say? Lemon Brat is not the examples that we've given. This is common in Lemon Brat styles, and especially somebody mentioned it in a fursuit review. They got a fursuit and they didn't like it. To
Well, we
put
might
it
as well
nicely.
get onto that.
All right.
So, we're talking about Zaros.
Zaros, yep.
So this is a more new-ish example. This is from January of this year, or at least this is when it was archived. I'm not sure exactly when it was posted, but they paid $3,500 for this suit. That's USD.
And
So, in Canadian, the Canadian dollar, US dollar is 75 cents to the Canadian. So multiply that by 0.25. I don't want to do the math right now.
I'll
Anyway,
do that.
a lot. So it took them 13 to 23 months. So they commissioned it in August of 2017 and got it December 2018. But for a full suit, I guess I could understand a year.
Yeah, I would. I
That's
would
fine.
understand.
Yeah, that's about a normal time. Once again,
Mhm.
I'm not a maker. I don't know these things. And yeah,
But
uh,
the
they're
thing is, I'd
sorry. Go
like
ahead.
to. I'd like to point this out is that it's a head, like it's a full bodysuit. It's a plantigrade bodysuit, so it's a little bit easier. But one big thing that I'd like to mention, it looks rushed. It shouldn't look rushed
It
for a
looks
year.
really rushed. Well, the bodysuit looks rushed.
Well, the head has creases too,
Mm.
around the mouth, and we pointed that out too. When he got the suit, I watched the unboxing. The feet paws were dirty.
Were there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and of course, like it's always going to be a little bit unkept when you get it because it's packaged and
Yeah. So,
fur gets everywhere.
uh, the legs are baggy as fuck, and they
Yeah.
shouldn't be because this was built. The bodysuit was built off of a duct tape dummy.
Yeah, I know. That's
So either he fucked up the dummy, or they fucked up the
if
measurements
it's part of their
somehow.
terms of service. If they receive an incomplete or incorrectly shaped dummy, by that they mean like the duct tape is loose,
Just tape
or
it
whatever.
back
If
down.
it's no, what like if it's not well taped, if it's
Okay,
not
so it's not like tight to your body.
yeah, but he said that it was fine because LemonBrat accepted it.
Okay.
It's
I'm
part of
gonna
their
see if I
terms of
can find
service
that
not
down
to
here.
accept it if it's not well.
Apparently, there was dry brushing or
Yeah,
airbrushing. Sorry, yeah, dry brushed. But that went away with one wash,
yeah, it was his
and
it
the
was
dry
like the
brushings felt
freckles.
very crusty, which
Hmm.
that to me tells me that they oversprayed a lot.
Either that or they just painted it on.
I would imagine dry brushed,
Yeah,
but I'll take their word for it that it was dry brushed. And so if they dry brushed, this might have been their first experience with dry brushing.
the maker, yeah.
So they probably put too much on. So I have no idea why they would do that.
Well, the thing is, like, you have to use fabric medium if you are going to airbrush or dry brush. You have to mix that in with your paint, otherwise it will not stay on.
Apparently, the interior of the feet tore, requiring
Yes.
fabric adhesive to stick it on. I'm reading the review here as well.
Okay.
The feet have some weird knots on them, which look like poor stitching. They were noticeable on the first day that I wore the suit. The claws on both paws and feet look crooked, but can be put back in place just by pushing on them. That's understandable though. Claws are very hard to center on fur.
Hmm.
Uh,
Especially when they're not fleece,
yeah.
not sewn on completely.
The tail is shorter than what they asked for, but that's just like a personal gripe. So, the head he said he liked. The paws, head, paws, feet, paws, probably good. Bodysuit is just awful.
Yeah, you can tell the amount of quality that LemonBrat will provide you when you pay her and her company 4,500 Canadian dollars.
Oh, apparently, multiple completion dates were missed.
Yeah. I hear that LemonBrat's communication isn't the
Yeah.
greatest,
Um.
but with such a large reputation, you'd think
Well, the
that
feet were the wrong colors.
yes, that's
There were
right. They were
missed
supposed to be
details on the
white.
body. The ears need to be replaced, and the facial designs had to be revamped.
Yeah, you
So
look at the suit now.
this is also a newer suit.
Let me see if I can.
I would imagine that the reason they don't have this one on the website is because of how disappointed this particular buyer was.
Um, they airbrushed new freckles on and new fox lines. The cheek, not the
The
cheek line.
chevrons,
Yeah.
I
Um,
think that's what they're called.
The ears were replaced and were changed to a white color instead of here. I'll send a picture.
Okay. Send it over Skype.
I'll send it over Skype. Give me a second, because I'll
So
show you.
yeah, you go ahead and do that. I'll pull it up in a second. So we have a couple more examples of their older stuff here, of other pre-mades that we'll get into. Here's an example of an older suit, which this one looks fantastic.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
know if it's the lighting, but something fucking happened.
Yeah, the suit looks awesome. Though that's an older suit too.
Oh, this one is airbrushed, right on the
Yeah.
band of the muzzle there. Bands on the muzzle. So it's not their first time airbrushing, so I don't know why to him it felt extremely crusty.
It could have been a different maker. LemonBrat has multiple makers. However, it's the company that has that is showing off these suits, and people are seeing different levels of quality, so they don't know what to expect. That's another huge thing.
If you commission a maker, you should know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
This keeps popping up. I hate Skype.
I hate Skype too.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me pull up.
Zaros' new suit.
Yeah. So you can see this doesn't even look like the same head.
It's
Give me a sec here.
its muzzle, like the muzzle of the fur, got completely torn off. The whiskers were re-glued back in the head. They removed the eyebrows, and they basically reworked the entire head.
Yeah. These markings weren't there before. Playing spot the difference now.
Yeah.
The whiskers were put back in or added. I'm not sure.
I think they were added. I'm not sure either.
The neck tuft looks like a different color, but that could just be the lighting.
He doesn't wear the bodysuit at all anymore, by the way.
I wouldn't.
No.
And the ears were changed to a white.
Mm-hmm. So basically an entire rework.
Pretty much an entire rework, yeah. Now we'll get back into more of their pre-mades here. So an example of their pre-mades and their prices. So
oh my god.
this thing
that
exists.
Nightmare.
I don't know why it does. I wish it didn't.
You know what he looks like? He kind of like looks like he's about to like say.
Let me critique this for a second. Let me do it from like an aesthetics point of view.
Okay.
I can't tell which way the bottom jaw is pointing. It looks crooked to me, but I genuinely cannot tell. What is this supposed to be?
That's supposed to be the inside of the mouth.
It was supposed to be a Mano kit, I believe.
Was it?
I believe so.
I think it was supposed to be a shark.
Maybe I can't remember. No, this one was the Mano kit here.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And you can see that they wanted $13.50 for this one. Now, to the astute of you, you will notice that these up here are the paws and not these, as I had previously thought.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what the fuck this was. I thought these were like some fucking nubs or some shit. But no, the paws go all the way up here.
For $13.50, you can get an open-eyed Mano kit that goes against the rules of the Mano kit species, and you can get a random navy tuft.
It looks like an axolotl.
Its ears are bent the wrong way for a Mano kit. It's not a Mano kit. They're supposed to be basically flipped around.
Oh, okay, I see. Then we have this thing. It's too small. Damn it. Well, this was an example of the profile shot about how this suit here.
There's a zoom in button.
Yeah, but it's gonna be all crusty. Whoops. This one looks like a fucking goldfish cracker. Straight up.
Now we're making fun of LemonBrat now.
Yes, but no.
No, I'm just gonna let rip here. LemonBrat I don't know if you or anybody in your company's listening to this. You shouldn't really be offering pre-mades if they look like goldfish crackers.
Okay. I want to know what their style that they're going for is. If you're going for like, I don't know, like the only thing that this reminds me of is like some old like Teletoon shows.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of H&R Puff and stuff.
H&R.
I mean HR Puff and
There
stuff.
you go.
Give me, give me a break.
I'm the fucking boomer here. I'm the one who knows this stuff.
I'm the
Here's some
video
more
game boy.
pre-mades.
Oh yeah, this is like a list from last year.
This is an older list from their website. It was archived and I found it. These look actually a lot better than their newer stock.
Not to mention that they're the same
Proving,
price.
yeah, proving that their older stuff was better. Once
Yeah,
again,
like,
I think they were still going for quality. Now they're just fucking shitting them out.
except for that nurse shark. That nurse
The nurse
shark.
shark.
You got a picture of the head.
It
The mouth
looks
is
like
glued
it's got
down.
cow lips.
You can see the mouse is starting to the mouth is starting to come apart
It looks
at the
like
bottom.
it, yeah. But
There's
other
no
than that, it looks fine.
Yeah,
Like, they did see this is fleece, isn't it?
it's minky.
Minky. But like, so their work with that material is very well done. Like it's good.
Exactly.
Um, should we get into the boy?
Oh, yes, the infamous pre-made of the year. There he is.
Um,
Ooh,
Bart
the rust bat.
Bart the Rust Bat.
LemonBrat's
What
king
just
of
happened?
pre-mades. Uh-oh, did it crash?
Yeah, it did crash.
Oh, well, bring up that bat boy again. That's right. He's back on screen.
Oh my god.
Look at this thing. It looks like its lips are chapped up to its cheeks and down its eyes.
If you spent any amount of time on on social media in the past little while, or I think it was last year, you would have seen this everywhere.
This head. The wings, too, are also kind of bad. The tail is a nub.
Oh, I need to gather
Give me a
myself.
picture of the side. I want to see them lips. Yeah! Look at it!
Okay, well, this wasn't designed to poke fun, but LemonBrat, what the fuck were you thinking? Who
Oh
made
my
this?
God.
Which one of your maker? Whoever
LemonBrat,
made this.
give us an answer here. What
Foreskin lips.
what creature
Good,
did you
good.
delve under the depths of hell in order to bring this person up and help them make your fursuits?
I cannot understand. This one sold. I don't know if they bought it for the meme or because they liked it.
I forget the
Apparently
chick's
they
name,
liked
but
it.
they liked it. They did like it, and I was thinking, like, you know what? I like it
you
too,
bought.
for the wrong reason.
I
like-
would never buy this.
I don't think they wear it at conventions. I don't know. I don't know if they wear it at conventions.
I don't-
Confirm down below if you've seen this suit being worn at conventions recently.
I feel like it's gonna be like the art adopts where people buy them and just leave them alone.
Oh yeah, but it's really expensive. $13.50 probably.
Something like that. So, I guess now would be a good time to navigate into what they're good at.
Yeah.
Their
Okay. Let's
hoodies
talk about
and their
the good
kigus.
points. Hoodies, kigus, anything with fleece or minky, they are amazing at. They are a fleece master. I would order a hoodie from them. I would not order any fursuit from them.
Like, look at these horns here for that ram. Like, that's pretty well done.
Yeah, it's very well done, and they do customs too. So if you want to, like, we're also
Speaking
gonna
of
plug
customs,
LemonBrat.
we forgot to mention, they do not do any custom work other than, like, any custom fursuit work other than full suits.
Oh yeah, they don't do partials anymore. They do custom full suits only.
We can actually go into their pricings. I might have saved it actually as a picture. Yes, I did. So we'll just pull this up instead. So you can see here, like their estimated price guide. They don't do partials.
Nope. They do full suits. That's it. Plantigrade, digitigrade.
I don't even
But
know
that's
if they do plantigrade anymore.
Yeah, they do plantigrade.
Oh, they do. Okay, they do partials.
They
It says on their
they
website.
don't.
It says on their website.
I haven't seen them post a partial at
Head,
all.
hand paws, sleeve, tail. This can include feet paws or leg covers. And then full suits.
I haven't seen them post any kind of work on a partial. That either means that their partials suck, and they're not posting them anywhere because they're like, nobody needs to see this. It's so bad.
I don't know.
Doing them.
So I guess this is an older price chart.
No, it's
But so like if I were to get Cypher made by them in a full suit, it would cost me around 3,200 USD.
yeah, no,
That is bananas
yeah.
to me personally.
Well, especially for their quality now. I'd
Their
probably
quality
spend that.
now, their reputation as a business for missing deadlines, and just overall contact.
Yeah, their lack of communication and everything in general regarding LemonBrat, including there's a lot of drama surrounding LemonBrat, mostly because of communication issues. But they're most of their stuff, if you order pre-made, are usually shipped out immediately. It's the custom work that gets you, and it gets them too.
So
Because
sorry, finish. I thought you were done.
if they are a company, then they have multiple people working, so they have no excuse to spend a year on a fursuit.
Okay, when we were writing this, I told you I'd forget why I wrote this down. I wrote laziness down, and I don't remember why.
Oh yeah, I don't remember why either.
I think it was due to how many pre-mades they do.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
I
Well, that's
told you
not-
I'd forget it. I told you I'd forget why I wrote it down.
Well, now we
Anyway, back to the hoodies and
Conclusion.
kigus.
Yeah.
Most of their stuff, other than their kigus, like their hoodies. I closed that tab. Shit. We'll go back to hoodies. Seem to be generic, like rave gear, give me a hug type shit. Where's my
Well-
hug type looking ass? You know.
Well,
If you look,
They
they
do-
actually have a rave section, rave gear, with their hoodies in it. and
they
masks.
do custom hoodies.
Yes,
They still do, I believe.
they do custom and pre-made everything.
Yeah. And if I'm not gonna lie, their stuff looks great. It's more expensive than Paw Star though, so
I think
I
one of the
feel like you'd
problems
have-
is,
you'd have better luck with Paw Star.
but look at all the things they offer. They offer pre-mades, ears and tails and whatnot, hoodies, kigus, bags and backpacks, rave gear, accessories, winterwear, baby and kids clothing, and fursuits, and full suit, like custom made stuff, like custom made of all this.
Plus con stock. They are working their ass off.
They, I think, are trying to dip their hands into far too many pies.
Yeah, in my opinion, if you're like fursuit making is a high quality business, like it's luxury items. It's literally described as a luxury item. If your
Nobody
luxury
needs a
item,
fursuit.
yeah, if your luxury item looks like it was made in China, would you want to buy it?
Because we'll go back to their full suits again.
They haven't updated their website since 2017. Their fursuit website. I'd be more happy if they did focus on their other business, like their hoodies, kigus, their accessories, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be 100% happy with that because then you wouldn't have to disappoint so many people and you
Yeah.
wouldn't get your business absolutely destroyed by people like us.
Now, just overall, as an overall statement, I guess we'll get into closing statements and whatnot because it's about that time.
Yeah.
Overall, my thoughts on LemonBrat as a company is they're doing too much to
You
offer
got
what they say they can. If that makes
yeah,
sense. They
because
have so much going on that they can't guarantee a good product. And when you're commissioning someone for multiple thousands of dollars, like let's see here. For example, this custom, given their previous pricing sheet, would have cost probably, I would assume, somewhere around $4,000.
and for the quality that you get, rectangles in your bodysuit. Mm.
And then you got this Monster Cat, which was a pre-made. They're probably selling that for about the same amount. It's just they have too much going on for what they're trying to offer.
Mhm. Which
And
is why they're
sorry,
hiring so many people. That's why it's such a big company.
I
But at the
think
same
that's another
time,
problem is
yeah,
they're hiring so many people, so
they're
they gotta pump these suits out to make ends meet, and thus doing so are lowering their quality more and more to meet demand. But demand's not going to be there because their quality isn't good enough to entice people, and they can't make it profitable if they're selling every custom con suit for $1,350.
yeah. I'll say my bit.
Go ahead.
All right. Lemon Brat is the gray area between wholesale websites and fursuit builders, fursuit makers. We because furries are such a niche market, it's good to get into fursuit making. It and Lemon Brat, like people like Lemon Brat that are focusing more on quantity by making fursuits, accessories, kigus, hoodies, I already said kigus. Um, like they're focusing on too much, like you said, but that's making them look more like a company. They're the yeah they are,
They're running it like a multinational company rather than a luxury brand.
which is what fursuit making is all about. It's such an exclusive brand. Um, you choose this maker because of the brand. That's what Lemon Brat is. You choose Lemon Brat because it's a Lemon Brat suit. You can tell. They did make a brand for themselves. It's time to choose what brand they want to stick with.
Mm-hmm.
Kigus, hoodies, fleecework,
Or suits.
or suits.
I have no problem with them doing more than one thing at a time, but the problem is when you try to do too much. Like commission a custom-made partial or fursuit or full fursuit ships in 2 to 3 months. From what
And you,
I gather, that deadline is never met.
from what we've seen, communication is low. You don't always get what you pay for. You don't always get what you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it firsthand with Zaros Wolf. We've seen proof that Lemon Brat doesn't fit into a professional fursuit making category anymore. They used to. Their quality is great, but well, back then it was. Now they're pushing it out. They're pumping it out. It's manufactured. It's not handcrafted with care.
Yeah, like I'm I think I'm saying this more of like a concerned spectator,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm worried that, like, I don't know how to say this exactly, because yes, we were ragging on them, but that's just, once again, that was not for them as a company, but their product that they're putting out. Like, I'm trying to think of an example here. Like, I can advertise all day that I make some like high quality printer paper,
Yeah.
but if my printer paper goes through your printer and looks all fucking ratty on the other end, then I've just lied to your face. And
It
when you say that you can deliver a high quality fursuit, and then you come back with fursuits that look like these ones, the page is loading, so I was trying to buy myself some time with pauses, but I guess that's not gonna work. Fursuits like these ones, you're lying to my face. I'm sorry, LemonBrat, but these are not high quality. These are mid tier, at best.
either LemonBrat charges less for their suits, not like a professional maker, because they're
These
not a
are
professional
these are
maker anymore.
professional maker prices for mid tier starter maker quality suits.
Not even starter maker. It looks so pushed out. It looks so manufactured, not traditionally made. It's not like suits are now. Suits are
It
getting better.
it's not just
Suits are
that. It's not that they look manufactured. Like, I understand what you're saying. But I'm trying to like add on to it. It's the quality is just so poor that a machine would do better. Like,
honestly, um, Lemonbrat should give up fursuit making. If it's not like there's so much drama involved with this fursuit making stuff because of the amount of money that's involved.
yeah,
If Lemonbrat can't like if you can't rely on Lemonbrat, then you're gonna post a bad review. That hurts Lemonbrat's business altogether. And that's just from the fursuits.
I
Once you
w-
hear that
yeah, sorry.
Lemonbrat once Lemonbrat has that bad reviews
Then it
out,
extends to LemonBrat's hoodies, and their kigus and stuff that they're good at.
it's just general
Now,
disapproval.
that being said, I don't think they should stop fursuit making in general. I think that they should focus more on quality over quantity.
Either they
Drop prices,
drop prices or drop their other projects,
drop
hoodies,
prices, or
kickers.
drop quantity. Once again, they
Yeah,
have more fingers in too many fingers in too many pies.
they never say that they're closed for commissions. They only
And
say
that
that
is
they're
an issue we have personally with another person. We're not going to get into that because that's personal. But you should that's another thing, is you should never be always open for commissions.
no. That just
The
shows that
money is lucrative, but if you can't meet your advertised 2 to 3 month shipping deadline, you should not be always open.
they're always open for everything: hoodies, kigus, accessories, backpacks.
I don't know how many. I'm gonna look through their FAQ real quick. I'm not sure how many people work for them. I'm not sure if it's gonna mention it in the FAQ, but it's clearly a couple. They got quite a few models, and I would imagine that. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. Why are your suits so expensive? Each suit is a custom-made work of art, patterned and crafted for the individual that orders, and made by professionals with over a decade of costume crafting experience. Each full suit takes in excess of 60 hours to make, from pattern drafting to sculpting foam to sewing to finishing. All the materials are high quality. Free yardage is a minimum of $25 a yard, plus all the other materials that go into a single suit. All that quality and care adds up. If our prices are simply out of your price range, perhaps you would like to consider one of our foam head bases and making your suit yourself. So basically, they're just saying our stuff is priced the way it is because we've been around for so long. Don't like it? Go fuck yourself. That's what I gathered from that. I don't care
Yeah.
that you've had over a decade in costume making experience. I care that your costumes look good.
If that's their excuse, a decade of costume crafting experience, where's their excuse for the quality drop?
It doesn't mention how many people work for them.
I assume it's a few because I saw that they were hiring not that long ago,
Yeah.
later
Let's check out
last
their
year.
services. Sorry, I'm tired. Oh, I was already there. So yeah, they got their custom like their Kigu's, backpacks, hoodies, plushies, rave gear, and full and partial suits.
They have too much on their plate.
Once again, with how many people they have employed, they can probably meet the deadlines. However, the problem is with all those people being employed, you have too many people to look after doing too many things.
Not to mention that you have to pay
Too
them.
many cooks in the kitchen is my analogy there.
You have to pay them, and that's why those pre-mades are so darn expensive for how bad they look.
I want to know if it's like over a decade accumulatively
Maybe.
or by themselves. I want to say it's probably cumulatively.
Well,
Let's
they've
look
made
at
it.
their order process. Oh, guess we're not doing that.
Well, we kind of said basically everything.
Pretty much everything that needed to be said. LemonBrat, closing statements. We're not
Yeah.
ragging on you as a company. We're ragging on your product. Your product is not what you claim it to be in our eyes.
It's
in our
also-
opinions, at least in my opinion, I don't want to speak for you. Your product is mediocre quality for professional price. Now, that being said, it could be due to too many cooks in the kitchen, or just that you have to pump these out to pay those cooks to be in your kitchen. I don't know your situation. This is just outside looking in. My advice would be to slow your roll, focus more on quality, especially your con stock. That's your main image. Most people when they're looking for fursuits probably see them at a con. And you want them to see your best work.
That's why you put 30 pre-mades out there.
If that's your best work, then man, I don't want to know what your worst work is.
What I'd like to say, my final statement for LemonBrat. I'm gonna sound like a middle-aged woman right now, and I'm gonna
Karen,
be...
go ahead.
Okay, here we go. I'm a soccer mom. LemonBrat, if you do watch this video, which I doubt you will, but anyway...
Oh, that sounded so condescending. Disavow. Disavow. Go ahead.
You put out a product that you expect people to pay top money for. Back then, they would have paid that money because your suits looked good. As you can tell from the LemonBrat fursuits circulating on your screen, on your main screen there, you saw only 3 examples of the old fursuits. You were clearly not impressed with the work of the new fursuits. So, my personal opinion, skip out on fursuit making, focus on what actually makes you money, which is con stock, tails, ears, hoodies, kigurumis.
So essentially,
Focus.
sorry. I just want to clarify that. So you're basically telling them to stop making customs.
Stop making fursuits altogether. If you can't keep up with this new wave of quality, like this new wave of quality that fursuits have now, or that the fact that your quality is dropping, even, then you shouldn't be making them at all. Your image is important because you're a large company now. Should something happen, a bad review from maybe a popular person, somebody who's very influential,
So
your
somebody
business
other than us.
yeah, your business will definitely go down. The more and more that the word comes out of you skipping out on quality details, even essential fitting of bodysuits, like we saw with Zaros there, then fursuit making will be your company's downfall. So, that's what I have to say.
All right. That being said, pretty sure that's everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah.
So we'll wait for the chat to pick up here, and we'll answer some chat questions for a couple minutes, and then we'll take off.
Yeah. I doubt we have questions.
Well, it'll take a little while. Well, I'll just go over the chat and answer some of the things brought up.
I want to answer some things too.
If there are any questions or anything else, a lot of it was just them shitting on us for using Skype.
Alright, well, first of all, I apologize for my microphone. It will get better, I assure you. Next episode, hopefully.
Yeah.
I paid a lot for my Razer headset.
There's your problem.
No, excuse me. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Abzu says that LemonBrat has a lot of staff, and not all of them are made by the same person. They are all different at different skill levels, which is why quality differs. You shouldn't have multiple fursuit makers if they're on different levels. Otherwise, yes,
that would
will
explain their quality drop from like why their pre-mades look different than their customs if they're assigning different people to different roles. So if they're assigning their lower end makers to their con stock and their pre-mades,
yeah,
that would kind of make sense. But even so, as I said earlier, that's going to be the stuff that people see first.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to do this. Well, we haven't gotten any questions. So if you ask a question after this point, sorry. Anyway, so I think that's it, everybody. Thank you for joining in. We had a peak of like 8 viewers at one point, I think.
Man, what a milestone. 8 viewers.
Well, hey, for our first stream, that's not bad.
Should we hint at next week's
fursuit
maker
topic? I'm not even sure what you want to do next week. We haven't
I know what I'm gonna
Just
do.
give a hint. Don't name drop. Not yet.
Popular eBay maker. Popular with 12-year-olds.
All right. The astute among you might be able to figure that one out. I figured it out, and I don't even know fursuit makers.
There you go. If eBay and fursuit makers mean something to you,
And their business is hot, hot, hot.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, once again, thank you for joining us. This has been For Your Information. We should be live next week, hopefully at 6:30.
All
Now
right.
that I figured out the problem, because I'm a fucking boomer. All right. See you later.
I'm Moochie.
Oh fuck! I dropped my pen. You said something. I was gonna end it, but then you said something.
I said I'm Moochie. You gotta say you're Echo.
Oh yeah, and I've been Echo. And
You have been Echo.
yes, and you have been as the kids
Bamboozled.
say, filled in.
All
All
right,
right.
we out of here.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Yes, bye.